And yeah, that removal of first home grants that we mentioned for first home buyers will kind of have an impact on that lower end of the market.
So Sam, we managed to get ourselves a pretty beautiful waterfront spot.
Yeah.
I say pretty, but it's like amazing. Whereabouts are we today?
Yeah, well, up here in Devonport at 38 Jubilee Avenue. Pretty cool property, breathtaking views. It's been held tightly for around 50 years. The vendors who we just met, Laurie and Jocelyn, have owned it since 1973. So pretty exciting to be in a cool property today.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get a better spot on the North Shore. We're right next to North Head. Like we're literally on the other side of this room is North Head, and then out the back here is of course the water. So
yeah, and just views from every room is cool.
Oh, cool, mate. Well, look, this is our monthly housing market update. So we're going to chat through a whole bunch of different stats around what's happening in the market. So first up, Sam, we've got the latest house price stats from Real Estate Institute. What's been happening over the past month?
Yeah, so over April there was about 5,600 properties sold, which is up quite a bit, 25% on April last year, but still less than kind of a typical month. Yeah, cool. And then house prices, right, like they tracked down very slightly over the past month. Yeah, with the median house prices sitting around 790,000 right now. So yeah, and looking at the regional results, pretty mixed, but most of the major cities showed a slight drop.
Yeah, and well, we think that that's probably that stock on market at the moment, just putting a little bit of pressure, but I don't think there's anyone who's got real concerns about some second correction or anything like that coming through the market. Yeah, so now overall, kind of continuation of what we saw last month. Supply of homes for sale, so realestate.co.nz. What do we see there, Sam? Yeah,
so total supply of homes for sale is high, as we've been talking about. But I guess on the flip side of those, supply of nice homes at reasonable prices, a little bit more challenging to pick.
100%. Yeah, if you're shopping around at the moment, surprisingly hard to get really nice properties, and I think as it normally is, like when you see really like amazing properties pop up, they're always going to go well. So.
Yeah.
And then so Sam, over the past month, we also had a couple of sort of changes come through the market, mainly in that government and like Reserve Bank space. Some were good, some were like not as good.
Yeah, on the positive side of things, the government budget confirmed prior announcements like interest deductibility coming back and small reductions in income tax. And then on the not so good side, OCR is unchanged at 5.5%, with the Reserve Bank pretty unlikely to reduce the rates this year. Also recently announced the removal of first home grants.
I guess a lot of those are more targeted at the lower end of the market, right? Like I know some of the agents around our network are a little bit concerned about the first home grants as they apply to people kind of shopping below that million mark. Other than that, I think pretty much business as usual, really. And then so Sam, over the April stats, right, we had median house price at 790,000. Always cool to see what we're buying around the country at that price. So what's sold recently? So in Pukekohe, we have 39/169 Wellington Street. Calm and comfort in the heart of Chatswood, a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom on about 300 square metres, a brick and tile home with double internal garage. This one was marketed by Mike Murphy and Patrick Murphy from Bayleys Pukekohe. Yeah, cool. And then down at Cambridge, 79 Shakespeare Street. Shakespeare in Love, that's a cute little title. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom on 599 square metres. Nicely renovated 1950s home. This one, the photos came out really, really nice for it. This one was marketed by Sasha Webb and Jesse Hodges from Bayleys Cambridge.
Cool, and last up I've got 12 Iveagh Drive, Moana in the West Coast. An Iveagh getaway, a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom on 4,000 square metres. Just a short walk to the beach, set amongst the native bush and tastefully renovated. This was marketed by Matthew Hazelwood from Bayleys Christchurch. So pretty cool selection of properties.
Yeah, 100%. Some really. Which ones would you go from those three?
The West Coast one looks pretty cool. I must say 4,000 square metres in that price range is cool to see.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that one's real cool. I like that one in Cambridge. I just think that's super cute. So yeah, some cool properties around the place. And then so Sam, jumping into the outlook for the market,
We've got a bit of a mixed sort of situation at the moment, right? We've got some really positive stuff and then some not so positive stuff. Can you give us a quick roundup of what we're seeing?
Yeah, so on the positive side of things, we've got strong migration, which we've been talking about. That's been around 110,000 over the past 12 months, mainly kind of in that rental market and kind of for investor side of things, as well as those government policies that also kind of are on the investor side as well. Will be interesting. I guess on the flip side of things, interest rates still sitting at kind of a high place, and that high stock in the market is just kind of distracting the buyers and just kind of slowing things down and throwing people a little bit off. And that removal of first home grants that we mentioned for first home buyers will kind of have an impact on that lower end of the market.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting, mainly that lower end of the market over the coming months, whether we start to see the demand and activity from first home buyers almost swapped out by demand and activity from investors. You know, because like these policies almost like switch around the dynamic there. So Sam, if we're kind of forming an overall view on things, what's your view on like mainstream market at the moment?
Yeah, kind of still in that recovery stage, but seeing some downside risk with that surge of listings. So I guess overall view, market's a bit patchy, but I guess if you're thinking about your property, just get in touch with a local Bayleys agent to see what's going on in your market. Yeah.
So look, to wrap up, right, property of the week, Sam.
Yeah, what have we got?
What have you got?
First up is 76 Peninsula Road in Kelvin Heights, Queenstown. Stunning and subdividable. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 2,400 square meters. It's a fully renovated character home with alpine charm and stunning lake views. If you're interested, you can get in contact with Cheryl Williams or Nick Newman from Bayleys Frankton and Bayleys Arrowtown.
Yeah, cool. And then for me, right, I've got this property here. So I've got 38 Jubilee Ave in Devonport in Auckland. 50 years tightly held, breathtaking views, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms on 1,047 square meters. Private waterfront location immediately next to the majestic North Head, so you're not going to get a better location, I think, on the North Shore. And this place is amazing. Vendors Laurie and Jocelyn have owned it since 1973, so they've obviously really demonstrated the fact that it is something a little bit different. Yeah, so if you want to learn more about this one, contact Peter Restal from Bayleys Takapuna. Well, that's it, so we'll wrap it up here, right? Massive thanks to the vendors for hosting us today. We've got Peter here as well, which has been great. Cheers, Sam.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, sweet, and we'll see you next time.
Cool.
See ya.